Alright, y'all, I'm gonna make this video pretty clear. This is about the Karnelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf case. Made a video. Again, this is political civilian, not practical civilian. And we're gonna be making a video about this. Now, a couple things about this case that I don't understand, and I'm gonna be like, okay, maybe there's some nuance there. But if it's going how the police reports and everybody who was there is actually saying, then he's 100% going to jail. No matter how you put it, they're saying that 2 teens lost their life that day. 1 died, and 1 is probably going to spend the rest of his life in jail. Just because the amount of evidence and everything going against him. And the real big reason is because of escalation of force, right? So for it to be self-defense, you have to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this person was trying to kill you or had lethal intent or had some type of way to take your life, like somebody breaking in your home and then they flash a gun at you or they point a gun at you. Then you know that they have intent. You don't know their intent, right? But you know that they have a lethal way to take your life, right? So it would not be escalating the force because they pointed a gun at you. No matter what they said, it don't matter if they said, hey, I don't want to hurt you. You know, you got a gun pointed at me. That's lethal intent, right? So a jury, it's really going to be up to the jury beyond a reasonable doubt to prove what his intent was. But the fact that he brought a knife to a track meet or a football game, whatever it was, the fact that he had a weapon in school, like prohibited grounds, like I'm sure there's signs that are saying that he can't bring a knife there. Side note, actually bringing a knife or a gun to a place that's like a gun-free zone is only usually like a city ordinance violation. It's not an actual law, unless where he's at it is a law. In that case, then yeah, because most knives are not banned just because they're so common use, but there are it's like length restrictions on the knife. So and that's if it even was a knife. Some was saying that it was a cleat sharpener. Even still, he stabbed Buddy in the chest. People who I've been seeing trying to defend it was saying he's like, hey, get off me, boom. Now, as a tactician, you know, I always carry a knife on my belt next to my gun. So I usually have my gun this side, knife this side. Why? Well, I use my knife for more administrative purposes, cutting packages, you know, unsealing ammo, cutting up targets, whatever the case may be, you know. But my main intent for carrying a knife like this, as if I happen to be in a situation or in some type of enclosed area or maybe even hand-to-hand combat and somebody's going for my gun, I know they have lethal intent for me. So the knife is the get up off me stick. Get it? Okay, so that being said, that was how the guy explained it. He was like, hey, get off me, boom. But if I put my hands on you and you escalate it to deadly force, you're not going to be, there's no way you're going to be able to explain that you felt like your life was in danger, right? Because there was no weapon presented. It was just hands. Even if I say I'm going to kill you and I'm choking you on the neck, that's different. But if I just grab you and then you stab me in my heart, that's premeditated because you brought the knife. They're going to ask, why did you bring the knife? You're going to say, just in case something happened and I needed to what? Needed to kill somebody. So there you go. I think it's a pretty clear and cut case. But there's been 2 shootings that have happened in schools that have involved black teens or black adults. And the media is not even talking about it because of the media bias that happens a lot. Why is nobody talking about these shootings that have happened where people actually died because the suspects were black? Because America hates straight white males more than anybody else. And America's biggest pastime is hating itself. I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I think it's because the most common practices of most Democrats is to hate on each other and one another. So naturally, they have to expand that hate. You know, misery hates company. So if I hate you, then that means that we can hate each other together. Then that gives me purpose. You know, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna let y'all, put what you think in the comments down below. Keep y'all updated on what's going on, what I've been seeing going on. But this is what I'm seeing from the police reports and everything. But I think it will go to trial, and I think he will be found guilty, which means he'll probably spend the greater half of most of his life in prison for this. But I think the reason why it's getting all this media attention is because it is black on white. And it's crazy because when it's white on black, there's no defending it. But when it's white on black, or black on white, then he's troubled, he's innocent, he was the defendant. Like, come on, man. Can y'all not see past skin color and just see the facts? This is crazy. All right, y'all. Peace.